What I'm getting at here is manipulation is like dancing. It's like twisting. It's like twirling. It's like spinning. It's stretching sometimes, and it's not quite so concrete. What are words anyway? Are words concrete? To help us understand these questions, I want to bring up two texts that address this issue. Faith by Robert Kendall. Also the text Strings by Dan Weber. In the beginning of Strings, there is the first argument. It starts off with one continuous line and begins to pull, ebb and flow, back and forth, back and forth. The word yes appears on the left side, and the word no appears on the right. These two words are appearing out of the same line. There is a war going on, much like a tug of war, with only one chord determining the winner of this argument. Two opponents pull back and forth to give victory to their side. In the fourth movement of Faith, there is a specific element I wish to draw your attention to. Robert Kendall personifies the physical words on the screen to further develop the idea that's behind these words. You can see how the phrase "off the rocker, yippee" physically falls off the line of text to illustrate that it literally is off the rocker. In the first movement of Faith, you see logic falling and bouncing off the word faith. And after this takes place, you see the phrase, "Logic can't bend this." The way logic bounces off faith further illustrates the way logic truly can't bend faith. It simply bounces off. Another element I want to draw your attention to are these little transition arrows that mark the links between each movement of this text. Each of these linked arrows have the words before them, words like so, maybe but, yet then, now. But the one that I want to focus on is maybe, but. This same word, maybe, is also brought up in the strings text. The same string that wrote the word no is not abandoned, but manipulated into the word maybe. This manipulation of subject matter is done so in the faith poem as well, by these transition arrows. All the text on the screen remains, but is manipulated with each transition. I guess what's cool is the way words can be changed without even changing them. The meaning behind the words gets changed. We define words. We give words definition. We call them what they are. We identify them. We give them their identity with the ideas that are inside of our heads. What's inside of our heads is very abstract. It's twisted. It's easily manipulated. It's fluid. It's just... Here in this faith poem, we see him make the statement, the deeper world's one true word. He's asking about the deeper world's one true word. What is the identity? And then he says, leap. As it leaps off the page, what is this? Of course, I'm sure you've heard it said, a leap of faith. And the final phase of strings, the single line presents itself again, and this time it says, words are like strings that I pull out of my mouth. It's one string. One string is creating all of these words. This same string is manipulated, twisted, and shaped into the entire sentence. What is this string made of? Perhaps this string is made of the deeper world's one true word. From mind to mouth come our words. From our vocal cords. Chord, that's another name for a string. A string I pull out of my mouth. A chord I pull out of my mouth. A vocal cord. This cord is twisted, changed, shaped, stretched, and bent to express what? Go ahead and laugh. It's just... It's that place before logic comes into it. It's that place before the grammatical structure comes to it. It's that place before